Uh, do 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 do. Ba ba da 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 da. Got my keys, got my wallet, got my license, got my cell phone, got my helmet. Ow. Alright, let's get hooked up here. If you are on this live stream, welcome. I am Nate with Good Mayhem Racing. We are going to be racing at King of the Hammers at the end of January 31st to be exact. We're going to be pre-running for a day or two, and from there, having fun in Hammertown. We're not staying the entire time. All of us have jobs that we gotta do to afford our fun, so that's just kind of the nature of the beast, you know? So we are going to race that first day for the Desert Challenge and go home. This is a test of our system to make sure that I actually know how to live stream. I'm gonna check on my phone to see if the live stream is actually happening. Live. I'm pulling it up right now, or at least trying to. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-second delay. 3, 4. All right, so we got a 4-second delay, and we're gonna be driving around the highway a little bit. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we've got like a 4-second delay. We're gonna be driving around the highway. We're going to adjust our zoom here, give you a little more of a cinematic angle. Oh no, I guess we could try that. Oh no, that looks really boring. Back to 2. Cool. All right. Sweet. We're gonna get my air going. Apparently I have a I might have some trouble with a couple of air fans. It's okay. We'll make it work. I'm talking specifically about the air fans for my seats, nothing else that's really functional. We're going to return down the gain on my microphone transmitter here a bit. Yeah, see if that's any better. Radio check, 1, 2. You're going to hear some engine noise on this particular live stream, but you will not get that particular volume during the race, because we're actually going to have both microphones attached to people. The driver, myself, and the co-driver, Aaron, we are going to be mic'd up for this race, and the third microphone is just going to be set to record. It's actually not going to be able to... So air intake. So when we enjoy any post videos that we can edit and broadcast, we will be doing that with, hi guys, 3 cameras, or 3 microphones rather than 2. I wanted to set up a second shot, but I don't know. My camera fund is running a little dry right now. We got plenty of fuel. We're gonna go to the highway. We're gonna do some highway driving to see how Starlink's upload is gonna be at speed. We're not gonna go fast. We're only gonna be going about 60, 70 miles an hour. Whatever the speed limit is, we're gonna be respecting that. I bet the microphone quality for my voice is going to sound better than it did before because I have my helmet skirt on this time. The helmet skirt is actually a piece of fire safety equipment that you velcro on your. It also takes out a lot of the wind noise, so that's probably going to improve the audio quality a little bit. Hopefully I don't have to worry about gain issues, but that's something for me to figure out in post. The live stream is set up to 1080p. It is set up for ultra low latency. I don't know what the streaming quality is going to be like. We might downgrade it to 720p to have a better connection. I am concerned that we are going to have streaming quality. The Starlink prove that out during our pre-running. I will, and that's kind of the scope of the live streams that you are going to be seeing at the end of January. We'll be live streaming during our pre-running to test it. We're going to be live streaming during our second pre-run to make any settings or adjustments, and then you will also see our race day, provided everything is ship-shape with the truck and with our team. We're going to have 8 people out there. Myself, Nate with Good Mayhem Racing, Aaron with Right Seat Apparel, Colin with UC Motorsports, Emily, Jimmy, Steve, Sam, and I think that's everyone. I apologize if I have forgotten somebody's name on the fly. I am driving a race car with no windshield. Volume noise on the microphones looks pretty good right now. The shot looks pretty good on the forward view. We are at 2x magnification, and if you notice, there should be more of a natural cinematic blur to the outside edges of everything we're seeing on the screen. I am running a manual exposure of 1/20, or 1/120. Our frame rate is 60 frames a second. World through a neutral density filter. I'm using one of DJ's. It's pretty much sunglasses for it and allows you to get more of a cinematic type view with speeding, moving shots. It's probably a little more dramatic at 1x, so I will probably be flipping back between 1x and 2x on the highway to give us that sensation of speed and to figure out the live stream. I would really like your feedback on what looks good. It's a really cool Hummer EV in front of us. I can guarantee you he can accelerate way faster than we can. Yeah. But we're already going the speed limit, so might as well not try our luck. Gonna get our GPSs turned on so we have a good understanding of speed. In addition to having our Jackery charge, we have a lithium Jackery battery that's being used to power the Starlink in addition to the camera. We're not using any of the cool fancy race radio type hookups for our Starlink and streaming. We're gonna do this one a little bit on the jank side, but if it fits, it sits. I'm really interested to see how this footage turns out. I'm going to go ahead and put it on 1x for curiosity's sake. I really don't like that fisheye. I really don't. But let's see what it looks like for the stream itself to see if the quality is any better. You can see my fingers. That's kind of cool. I'd almost prefer to have the camera a little bit further back, but that really does mess with the exposure. So we're just going to go back to 2x. Good. Truck is driving good. Running 10W40. Which is sliding every time when it comes to the oil viscosity standpoint. We really don't want it to break down, so we're using a little bit more viscous oil. Wonder if I should be doing 5W40, but that particular oil is rare in this part of Houston. It might be somewhere else, but oops, there's a turn there. A curb. I need to make sure traffic's all turning right before I turn. We got this slow ravioli coming up in front of us. Okay, we're already at about 45, 50 miles an hour. We're just going to go with the flow of traffic right now. The flow speed limit through here should be 50. We're right at 50, and we're gonna get on the highway for a little bit and enjoy some cruising at highway speeds. We're probably gonna be around 60 to 70 miles an hour depending upon the speed limit. I definitely do not play speed limit games with this car. Just not worth it, too risky. Everybody else's. Left turn signal is on. All right, let's go. My particular Garmin, the Garmin that's for the driver, is actually showing it's auto zoom. I need to disable that feature. I consider that a problem in my opinion. I need to be able to see good speeds, and this definitely is not helping. I'm going to change one more lane. Stay on the highway. Allows it to stay at the higher range for a while. We are going pretty good. We got a good clip going on here. Not passing anybody, which I like. I'd rather not be passing somebody in a race car on the highway. It's mildly frowned upon. Engine feels really good. We have a vehicle on our right, or left, they are passing us. There's an airplane overhead, don't think you can see that. Our hood is unlatched, so I'm going to pull over and get off this road and relatch the hood. Yeah, I unlatched the hood earlier to get out the microphone and I forgot I unhooked it. So we are going to easily pull off the side of the highway, push down on this hood and keep going. It's kind of nice that the secondary latch works. It's not something I was intending to test today. Truck is feeling really good. We got a big turnout up here. I'll probably just get off the highway. Get off the highway completely, but I would really like to keep doing highway stuff. Ah, this is good enough. Alrighty. Alright, let's go pop this hood down. E-brake is on, seatbelt is off. We're gonna wait for traffic to clear a little bit. Yeah, we're good. Bam. Hood is now latched. Checking everything good in the engine bay. Nothing. Good. All right. Fight. All is good in the hood, especially the car hood. All right. Gonna get our caution lights on. Forgot that earlier. All right. We're gonna go to the settings of the Garmin. I don't need a freaking update. Map. Auto zoom enable, please, for heck's sake. Got a vibration in the Garmin. Okay. Alright. Alright, we're gonna wait for a gap in traffic. And we're might as well launch. It takes us 20 seconds to get to 0 to 60 anyway. E-brake is off. The e-brake didn't feel like it was doing anything, so that makes me think it's needs a little bit of a tuning. Truck feels really good, really solid. 70 miles an hour. We are up to the speed limit. Wind noise is greatly reduced in the helmet with the wind sock, or with the flame sock. That's I'm liking that a lot. That little skirt's doing good. If I lean back and put my head right on the back of the seat, I do feel wind coming up from underneath my chin. I wonder if that's bugging you guys at all, but hopefully not. This Chevy truck in front of me is going to be going pretty slow. We're probably going to pass him in the left lane. Turn signals on. Going head over. Kind of curious to see how that looked like from a motion blur standpoint. Everything's driving really well. Truck's hovering right around 3,300 RPM. I have overdrive turned off. We're going to turn it on. And that pretty much dropped it by about 1,000 RPM. We're now around 2,200. We'll be racing with overdrive off. We found that to be a killjoy when it came to having immediately available torque. And with this truck only having 180 horsepower, there's not a lot to go around. Let me know what you guys think of the picture quality, if I need to change it up at all. But so far so good. Alright, let's a overpass and see how the connectivity survives. We're going to probably lose the Starlink there for a couple of seconds. So we're going to see how robust this connection is to the live stream. Okay, we're gonna check up. No issues with the truck, no errors, no codes, fuel looks good. I don't see anything out the back. That's nice. Gonna pop my helmet visor open. The helmet visor is open. Curious how that changed the sound. I bet it doesn't change anything much because the microphone's right next to my mouth. We'll probably have to drop the gain down a couple more points when Aaron and I are going at it in the race car. So this overpass probably has around 100 feet worth of dead zone, so let's see how the Starlink connection to the live stream survives. Here we go. We've got a red stoplight ahead. My gut says that's my gut feel. It's kind of crummy just because the video quality will be in 1080p is poop compared to 4K. But 4K streaming is a hot mess with a race car. Hood visor is down. And let's go back home. Thank you, nice and sticky oil. You're doing great. Keep it up. Horizon looks pretty good on the camera. It's right in front of my face. I can see it out of the corner of my vision. kind of getting buffeted around by the wind a bit. The rear shocks being switched from inboard to outboard are keeping the truck really steady, so it's not doing its seesaw back to forth. It's really well planted compared to previous. We're gonna have another overpass to drive under. We're gonna exit in about 30 seconds, give or take. All right, now we're gonna coast down to a slower speed. Or 41, 36, 35, 29, 28, 25, 20-mile-an-hour curve. Okay, we're back up to the speed limit. And let's coast. Get into the right lane. Lovely. There's a Polaris Sprinter that just drove past on the other lane, on the other side of the road. I bet as we're driving through this tree coverage, we're going to get some bad signals, so I'm going to switch to the left lane to improve our chances of keeping the signal underneath this tree line. And if it's pretty choppy, then we will downgrade to streaming to 720p in the desert. We want to have a reliable connection, and we've got really good sound quality. Said you can have terrible video quality so long as you've got good audio. If you've got bad audio and even good quality video, it's not nearly as palatable for viewers. So I really am working hard to have good audio with the stream, something that you guys can enjoy. And again, like and subscribe if you'd like to see what we're doing at King of the Hammers here in 15 days or so. We're going to be racing this truck. The 4Runner is ready to go back to the deserts, and we are excited to go. Please, if you are curious about the build, check out other videos that we have online so far. I might do one more thorough recap video of everything that we have been working on the truck to date, because it's been a 2-year-long process getting the truck ready to go. And I had a meeting with my crew chief, Colin, yesterday or the day before that? Yeah, 2 days ago. And he was saying, man, it took too long to get the truck put back together, and I completely agree. I needed a goal to get the 4Runner really fixed, because I was kind of just stuck in the logic loop of how much money is it going to take to fix it versus race it. And I've been very mindful of what my side business, Good Mayhem Racing, can afford for getting this truck back up and running again. There's been a lot of donations and contributions by individuals and companies getting this vehicle back up and going. I will shout out all those guys in this upcoming video, if I make it. I might do it at King of the Hammers, or at least do the voiceover and script here in Houston. speed limit. We're gonna pop the visor here for through the neighborhood. Curious about the wind noise. We do have one of those little fuzzball head things on the microphone, so hopefully it cuts it out. I'm not getting good circuitry to the blower. I got like little thing for my back, and I might have unplugged them with my recent differential install. But that's very minor. We're going to be racing in Johnson Valley. It's going to be like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's going to be freaking cold. I'm not too worried about that. I'm curious how that rattle rattle sound comes through the microphone. It happens more often when the overdrive's turned on, so we're gonna just turn that overdrive off and ignore that sound. Visor is back down. Truck feels great. Got someone backing out of the driveway. Give him a wave. Left turn signal's on. Let's drive into the sun for a moment. And oop, got a phone call. Oops.
You reached Kelly's number. I'll sorry I missed your call. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can.
I just started the recording on the camera. I'm curious if it's gonna hold. Hey babe, I'm sorry. I didn't see the notification on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on?
Wayne and Kenneth called me and said you looked like you were stuck on the side of the road.
Oh yeah, my hood was popped open. I had to just pop it down. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, we're good. Sorry about that.
I'm really about to go get you because you didn't answer 3 phone calls.
Sorry about that. I apologize.